we go. We're live. Welcome, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm PT, and we're playing a little Elite Dangerous today. And we're going after some plants. I'm not going to waste any time. We're going to get right out in there. What's going on, everybody? Howdy, howdy, howdy. I assume I hit done on that. I don't know what's going on. How is everybody this evening? I'm just getting a few things squared away. There we go. Got our main layout. We are doing a little Xenobiology today. And trying not to crash. Oh, we crashed. Alright, this is why we don't wait in queues, dear God. Let's see if we can not break something while we escape out of here. Alright, so we have a new system permit that we have access to, and a whole bunch of new toys and some new plants. But there's a catch. These planets that these nice little plants are on are extremely hot, and you will melt if you don't have a highly engineered suit to go out in it, which we don't have. So we're going to try and find some that are not in the sunlight. So that is the goal. So we're going to be looking for some biological locations on these two planets you're going to see here in just a minute. We're going to try and get in the dark side so that we can scan it and work on this community goal. So yeah, that's what we're doing. Alright, let's see here. Biological site. We're looking for that planet right there. It's over here. On the other side of the planet. Okay. So we want to go to the dark side. Because the dark side has cookies. So it should be this side of the planet. So hopefully we can find a biosite that is on the dark side. I can get data on the light side, but we can pick up like 3 and have to go to the ship, and that's not always fun. We risk hurting ourselves, so we don't want to do that. So I've already previously scanned this planet, so we're heading down to the surface. Is it acting like it's taking forever? Alright, we're gonna jump ahead for 2 seconds. I think I'm still trying to escape the, there, now we're speeding up. No, we're slowing down. Come on. I think we're trapped in the gravity well of the big planet. Yeah, I may end up shooting past this trying to do this. I'm just trying to get it far enough away that I can tag the planet. There, now we're speeding up. Just had to get out of the gravity well. So what's everybody doing on this Friday night? Not too much going on here. So I am not the level of Pulte when it comes to doing Xenobiology, but I try. I know how to scan, that's plus. Don't do a lot of Odyssey content. This is actually the first Odyssey content, like mission-wise, community goal we've had in the 4 years that Odyssey has been out. So, alright. So, I believe this is the dark side, and there's a biological site right there. We'll try that one. I think we're on the dark side. We're hoping we're on the dark side of the planet. Oh, wow. We came in way too steep. Let's try that again. There we go. It's a little bit better. Yep, that'll work. To make that work. We'll be on the other side of the crater here. I think we're on the dark side. Can't tell. Let's see where the star is anyway. Yeah, we're on the dark side. We're good. We are good. Turn on our lights. So it should be much cooler on this side, which is what we want. Because first time I was trying this and messing around with it, I got cooked. Died a couple times trying to figure out exactly how to do this. Got some samples just so I knew what I was doing. So we'll see if we can pull that off. Here's our plant life that we're coming up to. We're going to get to scanning on here. Gears down. There's our trees. Down. This looks like an okay spot. There's some volcanic activity going on. Put our mandalay on the ground. Come on, put it on the ground. These auto landings don't always work that well. It's be like taking damage again. Let me land. Let me land. Okay, there it goes. All right. Deploy our SRV. Got some volcanic stuff going on there, but that out here somewhere. I find it. There it is. I'm gonna go that way. Those plants are what we're looking for. This is what we are looking for. So yeah, if you're unengineered, this is the best way to do this. Down. Let this work. Just in case it's freezing cold, we have a vehicle to get into. Unsafe temperature. Still says it's hot. 400 and some odd degrees still out here. Alright. Those green spots are what we're looking for. You get 3. Oh, missed that. Come on, man. Where is it? There we go. We could do any 3 that we want. Oh, no. Get that one. Get it? There we go. Got a sample. Go get those. One up here. Or did I see something wrong? Oh, it's right there. Grab that sample. Okay, got those. We want green.
Just like a shooting star. Now I'm looking through my telescope, searching the galaxy for some hope, wondering where you are.
Sample number 2.
I'm wandering the dark side of the moon, waiting to hear something out of tune, but I can't hear at all. I checked all the planets one by one. I scoured the surface of the sun, but you're not here at all.
And that's just right. Oh, where's our SRV? There it is. All right. So I bring our SRV so we can get back.
I'd walk through fire and crawl through snow if I could see your face. These constellations change all the time. That's why you never made up your mind, and why I'm lost in space. I'm lost in the cosmos, floating through the ether, looking for you or me, but I'm finding neither. I'm lost, I'm lost, I'm lost, I'm lost in space. I'm lost in the cosmos, floating through the ether, looking for you or me, but I'm finding neither. I'm lost, I'm lost, I'm lost, I'm lost in space, I'm lost in space.
Yeah, just this easy. Like, none of this is hard for this community goal. Pretty easy. Forward real fast. Yeah, ran out of battery. That's all.
Floating through the ether, looking for you or me, but I'm finding neither. I'm lost, I'm lost,
And then we'll go back.
I'm lost in space. I'm lost in space. I'm lost in space. I'm lost in space.
Go to a different spot. Get some more samples. Oops. Oh, I want my gun. I want my gun. Stop. There you go. It's 2. This one. That's number 3. Oh, I thought there was another one. I swear there was another one close by. I'm not seeing. Oh, I'd already gotten that one before. Ah. Oh, we're gonna fall. Ah. No gravity, it's all good. Alright there. Again, we're doing the community goal, which is an Odyssey-based one. We're getting samples of these new plants. And I'm falling. No, don't want to go all the way to top. Right there. Oh my goodness. Stay in the tree. Landed. There we go. It kind of landed just right. Using a lot of battery power for that. Alright, we need to get one more, then we'll have to head back. Flip to the ground. Gotta settle on it. Stay up there just for a second. Need one more sample. There we go. Alright. Where's our truck? We're only at 35% energy, so we'll have to head back. How the plunder of the new planet going? That is what we're doing right now. If I can get through these huge trees. So I don't have any engineering on my suits at all, so I have to do the dark side of the planet. So I realized the first time I tested that I cannot do it in the daylight. I melt. So I was dragging this evening. What you got going on this Friday? Tired dealing with paperwork. Ugh. Like work paperwork or like at home paperwork? Or school paperwork? You know, all kinds of paperwork. So, I've had 2 days of work now that I'm back working because the government back opened up. I'm hoping to get finally paid this weekend. That'd be nice. Send Brandon some well-needed funds. It's part of my goal, but I need to get money first. So banking stupidity due to a new guy at the bank, him screwing everything up as he takes over the branch. By chance, this wouldn't be like the son of the owner or anything crazy like that, right? Those are typically the type that I ran into in life that came in acting like they owned the place. They didn't know the first thing about nothing. Go in this mess. Sample. When? You don't know. All you know is you know he's called and said he needs to talk with them about opening Pandora's box and unleashing Cthulhu on me over one damn form. Oh, is this like an Office Space level, like TPS report, stupidity type thing? Because, yeah, that type of stuff should be a crime. I wonder if I can get it through the plant. Oh, I think I can. Yeah, can I get it through the plant? Oh, I can. Haha. That'll work nicely. I can just land on these. Nothing on that one. We're looking for green. That's where we can sample from. Perfectly. No! There's one. Might be able to land on that part. There we go. You're almost ready to say, okay, I'm taking my money elsewhere, and that made him sweat bullets? Oh, yeah? That'll do it. So are you the customer and he's the banking person? Is that the relationship in this? Because if you're the client, they should be kissing your butt. Oh yeah, okay, yeah. Unless you're trying to get a loan, then you got, be nice to them. But yeah, I have a love-hate relationship with bank people because I don't have a big finance background, but I kind of do, in a unique way, only because I did accounting. And I dealt with a lot of dumb paperwork. Get that one. Maybe right about here. There's the sweet spot. Oh, I was hoping I could get it through. It's not. 37%. Let's get this one. Let's keep hopping. Keep hopping. There we go. All right, that's a pretty good haul. Where's our SRV? You ready to tear his ass for being such a dick and an ass? Whoa. Yeah, but they're not being good to you, and it's a bad relationship. In any kind of business one, it hurts all parties. There's got to be a level of mutual respect between all parts of a transaction. Go on disembark. I do want to board. All right, we're gonna go drop this stuff. Got quite a bit of data. And I don't know how many people are doing this community goal. So, see how it goes. It's an easy one, though. Gear up. And punch it. Set our sights. This is... Find it. Exogen Sciences is our community goal location to drop off data. It's on the far side of that planet. It's a little asteroid base. So I'll have to shoot around the planet, but that's okay. So we're gonna do this. So you kind of turned your day downer afterwards. So you went to Burger King, tearing in some chicken fries and frozen Coke. Nice. I haven't had chicken fries in a hot minute. Been a little bit. I don't go to Burger King that often, so. And it's not for anything against Burger King. It's just the closest Burger King is not in a convenient location. And I have to pass a Taco Bell to get it. And, you know, I'm always tempted for some T-Bell. So if it's not low quality meat, does it really deserve to be on your tacos? Yeah. Yep, so I had 2 days back at work. Accomplished quite a bit, and yet nothing all at the same time. Yep, I've got a lot that I have to get done before January 30th in case we get shut down again. Which I won't be surprised if that happens. There is our target. Spend $28 when you're there. $28 for on chicken fries and frozen Coke? Jeez. It's an expensive meal. You might have enough time to go get Taco Bell with 3 chicken quesadillas. Nice. So I usually do that 12 taco party pack, like 6 hard, 6 soft tacos. That's my thing. I'm all about it. Tear into that. So I did pizza tonight. So teenager wanted pizza. Of course, I burnt the top of my mouth on one of them, so now my mouth feels weird. And we're down.
Touchdown confirmed and cleared to disembark. Welcome to our starport, Commander.
You missed the 12 party pack. Now it's like $25 for a party. It's not that expensive here, but it's Colorado, so I don't know. I think I paid 21 last time I got it, which was like 2 or 3 weeks ago. So not quite 25. Oh, and to do this one too, you have to get out of your ship. You have to physically go turn it in. And there's a bonus on these too, so you get more money. So I did 5 or 6 samples, so we'll see how much that is. I forget. I was counting 1, 2, 3, not total. Got a couple. Just leave it at a couple. I've turned in 1 because I tested it. I've got to run away. Hi, Mandalay. We'll be back to you in a minute. Really need to get back in the game, but you can't find the energy to play it. I mean, I don't use a lot of energy playing Elite Dangerous. Like, not nearly as much as like when I play Outbreak or any games like that. Just because I'm like all into it, and like this, I literally just chill playing Elite Dangerous. So I don't have to think too much in it. All right, there's Pioneer. We'll check that for any kind of spacesuits or anything in a minute. But we're gonna go to Vista. Turn. Hi, Amber. Yeah, we're turning stuff in. Let me turn it in.
See what you've got for us.
5 million. 5 million for that. I'll take it. Cool. All right, that's it, lady.
Vista thanks you for your contribution.
Oh, yeah, I do try. All right, let's go check out and see if Pioneer has... I doubt it, because there's bound to be somebody else that's already been here, but... So if you don't know, you always check on these ones, to, and you want to see, because sometimes they have free stuff in these. So you check your suits. You see if they have any suits that for... Dagnabbit. Purchase suits. All grades. You want to look for grade 5, nothing. Grade 4. You just want to look at this to see if they got anything. Obviously, grade 1. So yeah, anytime you're here, I'll always check that out. You know, with weapons and stuff too. All grades. Oops. All grades. You just want to see if they have, because they put bonus stuff in here. Wonder why they let you chase spices in the game if we ever find real aliens in the game. Well, we have Thargoids, so they're aliens. And you can see them; they're little insect guys. All right, so this one doesn't have anything, but it's fine. Just made 5 million turning in plants. We're gonna go right back and do more of that. And then we'll check and see where we're at on the board. I would like to get to be in the top 25 or top 75 because you get a engineered suit, which I've not had any of them. But they won't let us play one. Oh, you want to play as one of the aliens? Ah, gotcha. Yeah, that'd be interesting. You get to play as the Thargoids. You can have your own Pluribus moment. Which I don't know who all's watching Pluribus right now. It's on Apple TV, but yeah, pretty good. Feels like a Rick and Morty episode, but yeah, it's doing its own thing. All right, let's see where we're at on community goals. See if we're in the top 75 now. We are. Sweet. So that's where we want to be. Get 100 million for that. But the main thing is, let's see. We're in the top 75. I think it says down here. Artemis suit. One say, yeah. Pilots to the top 75 and above will receive a grade 5 Artemis suit with improved battery capacity, night vision, increased sprint. So it's like, that's what I want because I haven't engineered freaking nothing. You want to be be a space trucking fox. I like it. I would be a space trucking fox. Alright. Let's go back and get more. Let's see what it takes to get to the top 50. I don't think it's going to take much. I do not think there's a lot of people doing this. I think it's a very, very small niche of people doing these, so I won't be surprised if I can get in top 50 by only spending like 30 minutes doing this. And this one runs for 2 weeks. So. Alright. Nope, we're not waiting for a queue. Wasn't quite lined up on that. Not waiting on a queue, people. Go back and get more. So let's see, if you're a space trucking fox and your first name was Star. Star Fox. What's up, Holty? I'm being you and I'm getting plants. I'm being Xenobiologist. I just made 5 million for like 10 minutes of time. Bank. Zip around this planet. Oh, Oh, people on the YouTubes. Yeah, Dragon's on. Mario's coming for you now. Yeah. Pulte's like, oh, migrate. It's on both. I try and do both when I can. Because not everybody has Twitch. So Pulte, since I don't have an engineered Artemis suit, which I don't know if you do, but these planets are super freaking hot, so you need to sample them in the dark. Just bought the Panther Clipper yesterday. Congratulations, sir. That is a step up in the right direction. She's a big girl, but she'll treat you right. And somehow that tiny little planet with this massive planet behind me pulled me in. I'll never understand that. I'm in a Mandalay, so it doesn't really matter. Your Artemis suit is unengineered, but don't we get max engineered? Yes, that's what I was just talking about. So we'll get a grade 5 one if you're in the top 75, which I just got in the top 75. So because you're unengineered right now, make sure you take the biological sites that are on the dark side of the planet. And then you're fine. So like this site I was just at, it's on this crater. And yeah, I just land there and go scan some trees. But I have like the crappy battery and all that, so I get like a couple scans in, and I've got to run back to my SRV, and then go back to the ship, drop it off, recharge, go back, do it again. Waiting for your Mandalay to get back. Nice. Yeah, you said it'd be sometime today, right? Since you are not anywhere close. And you do know you could have taken a shuttle, right? One of the shuttle services thing that can take you all the way back. There are a means of skirting the system. You're down. The shuttles are lame. I could understand that point of view. Got back to flight training. You have to remember how to fly. Yeah, especially like I fly with a flight stick, so it's not as bad. So I've been using this flight stick for 20 plus years now. Touchdown. Alright. Suicide wandered since you needed to spend the day engineering your clipper. There you go. Another update. Yeah, there was an update yesterday. Heart of this. Yay. Fun to play the hurry up and wait game. Story of my life, man. I'm not trying to point. I want my gun. I'm in my gun. There we go. So I could do this. And then do this. And then be like, whee! Oh, there's a bunch right here. This will work. Scan. See, Pulte, I'm doing my best you impression. Oh, did I somehow have scanned that part before? Interesting. I didn't think I came over this way. Or maybe it just wasn't unique enough. Oh, I didn't even need to jump. Oh well. Is there no colony in range of this? Yeah, the space station I was just in. Oh, you think you got a Clifford to 1282 cargo, 50 jump range? You should have a colony nearby. You can use an Aria to find one if you need to. Are you looking for some place to refuel on your way? Let's say health and jump into Star Wars The Old Republic. Nice. Yeah, I wish I could get back into... It's like I got pretty far on the Imperial Agent on that, and I just kind of started playing other games, kind of took over my time. I'm gonna go pure Sith and just kill everything. Nice. I mean, not nice for those that you kill, but nice because it's rewarding gameplay. Just be the maniac type. I've got so many games that I like want to play and just don't always have the time. Yep. 31%. How many? Okay, we got 2 samples. Let's find our SRV. Over there. Go recharge. I don't think I can recharge on this, right? I always have to go back to the ship to recharge. I don't do that much on foot, so. Alright, 2 samples. Now that I'm in the top 75%, I'll spend more time out here because I wanted to at least lock in that. I have this set so you guys can see my camera. The timer is getting longer on the patch, down up to 5 hours. I don't have camera. Oh yeah, there it is. There's me. Say hi, people. Oh, I gotta walk like this. Here, I don't know if you guys can see me. I'm a pumpkin head. There we go. What's up? Hey! I don't usually use the camera out here. Alright, now that I've had fun. You came to be Jack-o'-lantern from Billy and Mandy? Sure. I don't know what Billy and Mandy is. And I am now afraid to ask. Need a green. So you definitely have to jump between trees because it has to be a separate tree. But you don't. It's not like the other ones where you have to go super far away to get it. So you can stay in the same little forest area. Trying to land on this. No! No! Stay still. There we go. Old cartoon from the Cartoon Network back when they had good shows on. Yeah, saying that is like telling somebody what era of Saturday Night Live is the best, because what you consider good is going to be very generational. I'm a Toonami era person when it comes to Cartoon Network, so yeah. Back in the early 2000s. Alright, sample complete. I don't know if it's still going. It probably is. That's a good question. I actually don't know. I'm sure it still is. It's not going to be what I used to watch, I don't think. It's probably going to be like Family Guy or something now. I say that, and that's probably like way out of date. Ooh, that one has a top one. I like the top ones. They're super easy, barely an inconvenience. No Toonami's anime. What am I thinking of? No, I know Toonami's anime. I was just saying that I could see them having it not be anymore. Just because, reasons or something. Because, like, when I used to watch it, it was all, like, that was, like, the Dragon Ball Z era when it was on. Which was funny, because, like, I grew up watching Dragon Ball, the original Dragon Ball. Before... yeah, adult. Oh, you're right. I'm thinking Adult Swim. You're right. See, I am out of my element. Whee! Dragon Ball is the show that refuses to die. Oh, I got. Oh, shoot! My battery's at 10. Where's my car? So I first watched Dragon Ball in the 1988. It was they showed it on network TV, like the local station had syndicated. So third grade me in 1988 was watching the original Dragon Ball. And that was with, like, little Goku. When he was a monkey, like the Super Saiyan monkey guy. And they cut his tail off. Yeah, I am an old school, like, I watched it when that series was in syndication well before. And then, by the time I was in college, was when Dragon Ball Z came. Nope, I'm not there yet. There we go. And then, what was the next one? GS or something like that? That was the 2000s one, I think. Because, yeah, the 90s had Dragon Ball Z. And then, I think it was GS. Dragon Ball GS or something. GX. Yeah. That's it. I have slept since then. I knew it was G something. And those are the Dragon Balls I've seen. I haven't watched beyond that. But like, high school me would be like, he's over 9,000, and nobody would know what I was talking about, except for my own little friend group. The newest one is just crazy. It's still Goku, and I don't know if Vegeta's even still a thing, but I'm not beyond checking it out. Yeah, you watch one episode and you need to watch the whole series. And then my kid has had me watch One Piece. So I've watched One Piece. I've watched Attack on Titan. Never really got into any of those, unfortunately. I think I'm not the right age. He is all into Chainsaw Man. Does that ring a bell with anybody? Chainsaw Man? Yeah, that's his current manga that he's into. Chainsaw Man. Scan. Yeah, they have god forms now, and there's hint at another form as well. Oh goodness. He's 17. It's fine. I can 100% promise you that I watched way worse stuff when I was 17. So. Yeah, my child is not sheltered. And keep in mind that he's a military brat, so yeah, the military kids learn things and mature very quickly because of their lifestyle. So. And then I don't know if Chainsaw Man's, so he reads the actual manga. If there's a cartoon of it, I don't think he's watched it. But he was like showing me someone was like, look, he's literally a Chainsaw Man. I was like, okay. The show is really good, manga good as well. Yeah. Yeah, he's very particular when it comes to that. Like, he'd rather read the actual manga than watch the show. Except for One Piece, he said it's too much. He'd rather watch that. So he is fully caught up with One Piece. Which it's like 1,500 episodes, so. Yeah, I was asking, I was like, when's Netflix gonna get the whole thing on? He's like, 3 years from now, something like that. I was like, oh, okay. Let me try something on this. I don't know if I recharge just getting my SRV. It'd be great if I can recharge that way, but I assume I have to go to the ship. One Piece is like Dragon Ball Z. It just isn't going to end. That is true. Okay, so I just have to go to my SRV to recharge. Okay, good. There I was, going all the way back to the ship when I didn't need to. So, that's a problem solved. See, Pulte should tell me these things. I don't know. He's the xenobiologist. Ooh. Another sample. I think I hear my dogs. I may need to take a very quick break because they may want to go outside. What time is it? 7:40. I hit my SRV so I'm safe. I'm gonna go see if these dogs need to go outside. They're not quiet. They like to stomp on the stairs. Alright, I'll be right back. Let's see if they're okay. Be right back.
Through the void where shadows creep, I sail the black where stars don't sleep, dodging beams in the pirate's snare. Cargo's heavy, but I don't scare. I'm a space renegade, fearless and free, dancing with the cosmos' infinity sea. Through the chaos, moving station to station, a starry-eyed soldier of navigation.
I am back. Yep, dogs need to go potty. Alright, what do we got? It says, they're like, let us out. We're going to go crap on your shoes. Oh, the dogs. No, she sits outside the door and just kind of scratches the carpet. It's like, oh, you want out. Okay. They're good dogs.
Slide up the ship. Holograms blink and warnings blare. Echoes of danger fill the air. But I'm a pilot built to defy. The pirate horn can kiss the sky. I'm a space renegade, fearless and free.
Lock it in. Yeah, I have good dogs. Got a blue healer, she's 5, and a 15-year-old border collie.
Chaos moving station to station.
So I'm hoping we get a year or two more with the border collie. She's starting to show her age. So. I want that spot. It won't let me get it. There's another one there. Try and get this one. There we go. Just having a puppy in your apartment is really lonely. Aw. Yeah, I think so. We'll probably have Riley will probably be the last dog we have, just because I've got I'll retire in about 13 years. So, and I have retirement plans that involve going places, and as much as I like having dogs, if you want to travel, it becomes a problem, and I'm planning to do some world traveling, so I don't want to have a dog that's like missing us and stuff like that. I said again, military life, and we had dogs, and like I had every time I'd leave, my dog would like sit there and cry for a month, not wanting to eat and stuff like that. So you get very attached. A very dog-friendly person. So.
Bartering dreams, no prices on change. But the thrill beats within my chest.
Another sample. Yeah, I am liking the changes to Xenobiology, so I kind of suck at it. So this isn't too bad. Oh, didn't mean to jump there. Volty's like, I've done all the hard stuff and they made it easier. A little bit better at this. Go back to our SRV and recharge. There it is. So we bring our SRV. Just get inside of it and we're recharged. Just like that, all good. Battery's charged. Ta-da! So Dragon, are you watching Plurbius at all? It's on Apple TV. Or heard of it? Just watched the latest episode before I started streaming. That's why I wasn't on before. It's like, yeah, I'm gonna watch this. It's quite good. Oh, just because you don't have Apple TV doesn't mean that you don't know how to sail the 7 seas to be able to find things that you may want to watch. R matey. Yeah, I'm a very big advocate in if commercial television makes things difficult to watch, there's always another solution. Sometimes you just gotta teach corporations how it really works. Been replaying the first season of Fallout. Oh yes. So I need to rewatch the first season again because next month is the can I sample this? Oh, I didn't realize I could do that. I can sample it again. Ah, I gotta remember to do that when I have the one. So, okay, that makes that easy. So you can sample the same things over and over and over again. So you have 3 easy jumps. Okay. Okay, that makes this easier. I thought I had to pick new ones. Back to our SRV. Whee! Yeah, I will say doing this, now that I kind of have a handle for it, I'm gonna be so freaking rich. I'm gonna be Pulte rich here soon. It's like, Xenobiology is one of the easiest ways to get freaking super rich on. It's not the most fun way to play. I prefer space trucking, personally, and I'm getting a little bit better in combat. But if I was early gaming, this isn't that bad of a way to do it. Three. The same tree. There. Oh, I missed. Dragon, did you see the Fallout 3 or Fallout Season 2 trailer that came out yesterday? I don't know if you saw it or not. It is quite good. They get into some more of the New Vegas mobs. Yes, I'm looking forward to seeing that in Zootopia 2. Nice. Yeah, like, what year did Zootopia come out? Does anybody remember? Like, I saw it with my kid, and I know he was still little, so it's been a little bit, because I think he was in like 3rd grade, and he's a senior in high school now. I mean, I could be wrong, but. One close by. One's not. The green one. Oh my goodness, just land straight. I think it's 2014. Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah, I just remembered, like, I'm pretty sure he was still in elementary school when that came out. Yeah, that's that. He's getting ready to graduate. All right, suit power loss imminent. Let's go back over to our 17. No, I don't want to scan. I use a lot of battery power when I use my scanner. Your Honda Ruckus is a 2015. So at work, I just got a Kawasaki. Oh, what is it? It's not a Ranger. That's the Polaris. What's the 4-pack UTV for Kawasaki's? What are those? Anyway, I just got a new one, which is pretty cool. I just have to register it, all that. So it's my new government vehicle for on-base stuff. And I started checking it out, and I quickly realized, like, the doors don't lock. I was like, okay, don't leave anything in this. But it's fairly nice. Literally drove it off the trailer. This one is $33,000, yes. So government-wise, we have what's called color of money. So, like, you can buy certain things with certain pots of money. So, we didn't have money to buy a vehicle because that pot of money was already taken. But a UTV is considered equipment, so we were able to get a UTV, and I drive all over the base, so it's that or walk. And in the winter time, it sucks. I'm in Colorado, so it can get a little wintry. So, but yeah, it's a $33,000 UTV, seats for. It's nice. So, and I think, we purchased it in September and it just arrived. So, let me see what it is. Kawasaki UTV. It's not a mule. Might be a Trex. Or is it a Ridge? It might be a Ridge. It's a Ridge. It's a 4-pack Ridge. Models. It's a 4-pack though. Oh, maybe it's not the Ridge. It kind of it looks like it, so it's not the Ridge. See if it's a Trex. No, not Trex. I'd love to have a Trex. None of these are it. It's not a mule. Side by side. It's not a mule. Okay, it is a Ridge. So it's a Kawasaki Ridge XR Crew. 33,000. Yeah, 33,000. So here, I'll put it in the chat so you guys know what I'm talking about. So it is. I mean, it's a work thing. So that is what my new work vehicle is. Keep in mind, it's to go around a military base, so like I'm not driving it more than 30 miles an hour or anything crazy like that. But it is a. Oh, we're getting daylight. We gotta move. Let's finish up this. We're gonna cook. I just realized the temperature. Yeah, we're just gonna get in our SRV. We don't have time. We're gonna die. It's already it's heating up fast. All right, gotta move to a new spot. Oh, I know. Well, we bought 3 of them. So if we had wrong button. So yeah, so I wanted a pickup truck, like a government pickup truck, and like I said, our pots of money for that went to other DoD components. So we got a Ridge. And I will tell you, $33,000 in government money is absolutely nothing. But I'm a good servant of the taxpayers' money, so you guys don't need to worry about that. We'll put 200,000 miles on this thing. All right, time to find a new spot. The sunlight is hit. The sun's coming that way. Show you guys the forest we were in now that it's daylight. Down there. Oh, it's still in the crater, so. But it's nice. What's that? Oh, my gear's still up. Yeah, so what I wanted, I wonder if I could find the one that I wanted to get. It was cheaper than that. It was on GSA auctions. GSA auctions. Let's see. While we're flying, UTV. There's one the U.S. Marines were getting rid of, and that's actually the one I requested, and I was told no, because we had to buy new. I kid you not, it's so stupid. They wouldn't let me buy a used utility vehicle. There is nothing on GSA auctions right now, but it was a Marine spec previous deployed, so it was an Afghanistan vehicle, and it was a pretty cool UTV. I wonder if I can find a picture of it. U.S. Marines UTV. Yeah, here it is. Come on. There it is. It's a Polaris. So this is what I wanted to get. I wanted to get used so that... So that's what I wanted to get. It would have only been $5,000. And I got told no. Because we had to buy it new. Because of the insurance. But it's a Polaris Razor. Military spec. It's so cool. I was like, I want one. They said no. So when I was in the military, I drove convoys. I was a petroleum accountant was my main job, but I was logistics, so I also did convoys. All right, so we need to go to the backside. Actually, you know what? We'll go drop this stuff off real quick because we can go right there since we're out here. So yeah, I drove Humvees. I was a Humvee driver. Did convoys. I mostly escorted fuel trucks. Petroleum accountant, I could sign for them. But, you know, I got to play with vehicles. At times. Sometimes when they're repairing them, they need somebody to drive them around to make sure that it's properly working and not, you know, falling apart, and that was usually me. So I got to play with a lot of military toys. And so one of them was that Polaris Razor the Marines had. And yeah, I was like, I want one. And as soon as they said that I could get a vehicle for the base, that was my first choice. It's like, I want this. The base commander must really love me. No. so all it is you put in a request and you put your fingers, cross your fingers and hope. It took 3 years. I put in the request in 2022. Put in the request in 2022, and it's 2025, and it finally was fulfilled. So I have been walking for 3 years to do my job. Yeah, but that's normal. So it just like the summertime, I don't mind walking, but when it's 30 degrees, you have the mountain wind blowing, it's freezing, it's not so much fun. So it did take some time. So I followed all the rules. and I work on a Space Force base. So yeah, the Guardian commanders, or the Delta, actually they're Delta commanders, wouldn't even know who I was. All you do is put in the requisition request and wait for it to be fulfilled. But what happened last year was DOD didn't spend its money, and the way it works in government is you have a budget and you have to spend it, or it goes away. So we were told, hey, we have this pot of money we need to spend. What do you want? And nobody put their hand up saying they want it. So we were like, we have vehicle requests, and they fulfilled. So yeah, you live next to Lake Huron and Lake Michigan, and yeah, so it's like that. So we're getting unlike the lake, lake effect snow, we get mountain effect snow too. Yeah, it's freaking crazy. And it gets really cold. Sometimes it keeps us warm in the wintertime. It's a double-edged sword in a way. All right, we're gonna go turn this stuff in, make a couple million more. All right, what are we at? Hour and a half. All right. I'm gonna try and go one more hour on this. The goal is to get to be in the top 50%, because if I get in top 50, I'm more than likely going to be in the top 75 and I'll get the suit. The suit is what we want. We run, Forrest, run. Oh, here, we'll play with the camera because you guys can see it easier in here. Oh, I'm not in the suit. I don't have my pumpkin head on. I guess that's just when it's out there. Monday was the 5th anniversary of... Oh, I know, I saw that. And it's snowing here. 50th anniversary of the Edmund Fitzgerald. Didn't they like raise some like something from the boat, something like that? I saw. I don't know if it was legally raised, but it was. The ship's bell. Okay, yeah. That rings a bell.
Mr. Genomics. We always seek to learn more about life in the black.
15 million. Take it.
Vista thanks you for your contribution.
Yeah, I'm sure you are. You're all getting rich off of me. See how it is? Yeah, that was one of the ones. So they're hauling. Let's see if I can remember it right. So they're hauling coal or ore, one of the two. I forget which, because they leave like Wisconsin and go up Michigan into Lake Superior and then around to Ohio. I'm trying to remember the route. And then yeah, they hit one of the bad storms on Lake Superior. And if you've ever seen the waves on that sucker, like they get big, and it just they got hit just right, and it broke the boat, at least in theory, into several pieces almost instantaneously. Like the guys on the boat never had a chance. So every year the family got together to ring the bell 29 times, and the sound of the bell still gives you chills when you hear it. Yeah. I mean, I was probably 5 or 6 when I first heard that story, because I grew up in Indiana, so we weren't that far away from where everything happened. So, I don't want to launch. All right, let's go find more. Oh shoot, I didn't check to see. Oh, I can check to see where I'm at. We're still in the top 75%. But look how few people have done it. We're like way low on tier 1. 7 samples have been turned in. I think that was before. You've been on the lakes when they decided to throw a fit in the whole regime surfer. Yeah. Like I've seen, 3-4 story waves coming off Lake Superior. It is no joke when it gets crazy. Yeah, when Lake Superior wants to throw a tantrum, Yeah, hold on. Yeah, I never claimed like be a like a nautical expert or anything like that. So I can have the details 100% wrong. I just remember as a kid what I remember. So it's all a sad affair, unfortunately. All right, let's figure out where the star is so we know what side to be on. Find the star. That's the planet. Alright, I didn't see it at all. And reflection there, so I think it's down? Nope, it's up. It's up this way. Where are you at? I'm just going off the reflection. Let me see. Over there. Ah, there it is. Okay, so we got the star. So we line ourselves up with the planet, so now we know it's behind us. So that we know what side of the planet to look for. They stream the Memorial every year. You can watch on YouTube. Sweet. I know I've watched it before one year. Maybe like 4 or 5 years ago I watched it. Just one of those cases, like, those guys never stood a chance. Like, that boat was swamped, broken in half, and sank in like 60 seconds. It was I think it would bring anybody to tears. It is a sad affair. Oh, you know what? Let's see. Do we have the crash site on this? I haven't gone there yet. Oh, we do. Let's go to the crash site. So, anybody who's following the mystery about all of this, I haven't been here yet, so we're going to hit this up. So, there's a crash site on this planet. This is part of that little mystery that's been going on. It was in the daylight side, so I didn't do it before, but now it's in the dark. So, and I think there are some things we can scan over here. Let's see what we find. See if this is our missing scientist. It usually is. When you have a crash site on a story planet like this, it's usually that this is what you're looking for. Lights on, lights are on. Well, we're in the daytime, so we'll be able to get a good look. So she was in a Sidewinder, so we'll see if this is a Sidewinder. It also could be Pulte Sidewinder that he suicidewindered in. Definitely crash site. It's still smoking. It's the weekend. You forgot Taco Bell's open. It's Friday night. Taco Bell is open till midnight. That is a Sidewinder, folks. I think this is her. Oh, we got stuff we can pick up. Can I scan anything? Do I have a... I might have to actually land. Okay, we'll land. Try to see if there was anything I could scan from the ship. That doesn't look like it. What's that over there? There's something glowing through the smoke there on the left side. I don't know what that is. You might take a look at that too. Alright. Let's have a look and see what we got going on here. We don't have to get out, so we shouldn't melt. Here's our crash site. Yeah, I think we have things to pick up. Come in on the site. Yep. Got some cobalt. What is this? Is that fish? Got some fish. Ship data core. Let's see. Did she survive? Oh, we got something. I've never seen anything like this. Frank. Gotta hope this message somehow reaches you. Don't think it will, though. Found myself in big trouble and wrecked my ship in the process. But boy, it could be worth it. A new genius of flora we've never encountered before. Kept secret from us, but why? What's so special about it? Oops. I'm going out to collect samples for analysis. I've seen the October Consortium ships pass overhead. They're looking for me, no doubt. It's only a matter of time before I'm caught. Hopefully I can send the last transmission data with the xenobiological samples before it happens. If you're reading this, Frank, press October Consortium on what they're doing here. New xenobiological finds must be shared with the scientific community. I don't trust any company that hides their discoveries from us. Too many bad examples in the past. Talk soon, I hope. Terry. Alright, so yeah, this is Terry's ship. Interesting. Alright, let's back out of here. I don't think there's really too much over here other than the ship. So we have discovered Terry's ship, not Terry herself, but her ship. I want to see what's out here, what these glowy things are. It might just be a volcanic thing. Oh yeah, it's just a steam thing. Yep, that was all it is. It just looked cool from a distance. She got taken down by space fish. Yep. Yeah, she was carrying too much fish. And now it's all mine. Space fish. I don't have that much cargo space on this, so the fish may take up half my inventory. Like the one fish, one cobalt. But you know, free money. I'll take it. Alright. Lunch. Bye, Terry ship. And gear up. Oh, I didn't see your comment about Taco Bell. You don't know if you want to punish yourself with late Taco Bell? Do it. Oops. There's never a bad time for some Taco Bell. Oops, I don't really want to do that. I just want to get off the planet. How far up am I? Oh, nope, I didn't want to drop back down deck. I hate when that happens. Heck, have it. You don't want to spend the rest of the night in the bathroom? Well, you know, those are the risks. Gotta roll the dice on that one. Alright, let's punch it, and then we'll come back around the planet. Line up on the planet, make sure the star is on the other side. So we know the crash site's in daytime, so we're going to use that to know that this side is not. That biological site, that's good, unless that one's. I'm trying to find one that's on this side. Well, let me select one. Well, guess that's gonna be that one. Get it this late, you might use his napalm throw in at this point. Ah! I don't know. Having been all over the planet and eaten food all over the place, I've eaten things that'll do far worse to your body than Taco Bell. Like a midnight doner kebab in like Brussels. That'll do it. Yeah. Yeah, it was weird. So, what year was it? It was like 2011. Whatever year Spain won the World Cup. So I was in Brussels, and it was like 2 in the morning when Spain won the World Cup, and it was me and 4 other military guys. We're out at a Guinness restaurant in Brussels. 2 o'clock in the morning, just hanging out. We're not paying attention to freaking nothing. And all of a sudden, people come out of every building and started throwing a party. Because apparently we were in like one of the main little square areas. Yeah, they straight up started having a party, all with their Spain stuff and all that, right in the middle of the streets. And I look over and I was like, is this really happening? And they're like, yes. And yeah, it was a good time. Both the ladies and the men were shirtless. Said Europe, it's a wonderful place. Yeah, pretty good times. Didn't expect it. We were just out having drinks. It was like it had to be a long weekend because we wouldn't have gone to Brussels unless it was a 3-day weekend. So yeah, it was pretty good. Yeah, we rented a flat, and then yeah, good times. Okay, let's scan some plants. What's going on, everybody? Just a very quick reminder, we are still having our fundraiser for Brandon. So if you guys are in a giving mood, hey look, I'm pointing because I want my rifle out. There it goes. There. Once I stop pointing, there we go. Whee, land on the plant. Don't fall off the plant. Land on the plant. Either one of these. It doesn't matter which. You're broke at the moment. Oh, no, it's fine. You do not. It's only if you can afford. Oh, okay. I just crashed it by scanning a plant. Yeah, if you have the available funds, like I can't even right now. I won't get probably paid till Sunday or Monday. So then I'll do a nice little donation for them. I just thought about it and I was like, oh, okay. Maybe I pointed too many times. I don't know what caused that crash. Hopefully, if it crashes again, there's something wrong with this particular area or something. I don't know. Scan! Because it was right when I was scanning that it crashed. On this exact spot. Okay, I think we're good now. Alright, now I gotta find another green spot. And I have discovered that if you have your spots, like if you do a route, you can keep scanning the same 3 over and over and over again. Oops. No, go back up. And right there. Yeah, if you can donate, QR code's there. He'd appreciate it, I know. Friend of the channel, Brandon. Know him personally. He's a good guy. He's actually out not too far away from you, Dragon. He's in the South Bend area of Indiana. It's not terribly far away. And that's how I talked to him. I was like, you need to get out of Indiana. Indiana doesn't have a lot of good resources for homelessness, unfortunately. They have some, but yeah, it's like Michigan would be better. But I think he's trying to, before it gets winter time, he's trying to find employment someplace warmer. Bunch over here. We'll go do these ones. Not a go-go juice. Uh-oh. Falling. Ow. I choose you. Nope, apparently don't. I choose maybe you? I don't know, whichever one I land on. There we go. So we are doing the new content in Elite Dangerous, for those that are watching and wondering what's going on. Just doing some plant scanning, and we're easily making several million for all this. You do want to, unless you have a fully engineered Artemis suit, you want to be on the dark side of the planet. Like where I am. Okay, I knew that was going to change on me. Reason being is these planets are super hot. Oh, I got stuck on the tree. So you want to be on the colder side. So away from the starlight. Right. And then my strategy is to use my SRV as a recharge point. So I don't have to keep going to my ship. You can see its lights are over there. So I just jump inside there. Using your sampler thing uses a bunch of batteries. Just gotta jump in and then jump back out and do it again. We're already in the top 75% on the community goal for this. I always know it's been an hour when this song comes up.
Without a trace, just like a shooting star. Now I'm looking through my telescope, searching the galaxy for some hope, wondering where you are. I'm wandering the dark side of the moon, waiting to hear something out of tune, but I can't hear at all. I checked all the planets one by one, I scoured the surface
Another
of the
sample
sun,
complete.
but you're not
And you can
here
resample.
at all.
Sample not available. Yep. There we go. You can scan the same one again if you want. You can keep using the same 3 if you got a good 3 that you can use. This has to be 3 different trees, kind of.
I'd walk through fire and crawl through snow if I could see your face. These
That's it.
constellations change all the time.
There it goes.
That's why you never made up your mind, and why I'm lost in space. I'm lost in the cosmos, floating through the ether.
Oh, your internet. Oh, you're fine.
You want me, but I'm finding neither.
I just like it when, you know, people are watching and talking. So whether you're on Twitch or YouTube, I can see your comments. It's fun to hang out with people while you're scanning random plants. Nope. Another sample complete. Again, we get the same one again. Don't need to jump around.
Floating through the ether, looking for you or me, but I'm finding neither. I'm lost, I'm lost, I'm lost, I'm lost in space.
Okay, I can't move.
I'm lost in space.
There it goes. Like I was stuck there for a second.
I'm lost in space. I'm lost in space.
Sample. Alright, where's our SRV? That way. Whee! Get one more in. We're probably being stupid here. At 5%. Just gotta get right here, and then we can recharge. I knew I was close. 15%, anything below that, and it won't work that well, but at just enough that I can do one more. And get our money's worth. On the plant. There we go. Locked in. I think I'd have this path down by now, and I totally don't. Another sample. And we scan it again. Sample complete. Iran trying to get Froggy again. They just hijacked another tanker. Like an ocean, an oil tanker. Yeah, that probably won't end well for them. But they think U.S. is gonna attack Venezuela, and which probably will because it's stupid. But we're not the only ones there, so. Well, get up there. Every time. I do this every time on this branch. No, so I was talking to my kid. So like, I don't do too much on social media. It's not really my thing. But you know, he's a teenager. He pays attention to more things than I do. And I don't know if you were tracking this, but apparently, yeah, a certain president, yeah, may have gotten a little frisky with another president. I don't know if anybody saw that. Like, my kid thought it was hilarious. Don't know if true or not, but you know, for a 17-year-old, that's funny. He's like, that really happened? I don't know. Yeah. We're like, oh. But my first question was like, just because somebody said something doesn't mean it's true. And he was like, oh no, this is like an official document that was released. I was like, okay, but I don't know. Nothing surprises me these days. Oh no, so this wasn't an AI thing. This is something that was released in Congress this morning, apparently. I don't even think it's Epstein related. That's the thing. It's like, okay. I never know what to believe, though. So, I just want all of us to live happy, hunky-dory lives. That's my goal in life. Make people happy. But not doing it as a hive mind for you pluribus fans. We're at 51%. Why am I not finding? I must have gone a different route by accident.
Oh my god. Becky, look at her butt.
Exactly. It's so big. Like, I'm a god, Becky. I'm a god. At 38%. Alright, we'll get this one and then we'll hit the SRV. Yeah, I think if I followed the same route, this would be a lot easier. Oh, wouldn't surprise me. He jumps in bed with, yeah. Oh, yeah, I never know. Like I said, I'm former military. I've seen a lot of dumb, stupid things and all over the world. I just don't like seeing it happen in my own country. So, not a fan. One of those, we can definitely do better. Couple more runs here. Punch. See if I can follow my route better this time. I did not follow it on the last one at all. Because this one's always the first one. And we jump up. There should be one up. Yeah, up there. Think. Yeah, it's sad, really. Yeah. I meant we can recover from it. It's not the first time it's happened. If did anybody watch on Netflix? There's was it Death by Lightning? I don't know if you guys watched that, but it had to do with oh, what's his face? Was it Grover Cleveland? I watched it like last week. Anyway, that kind of showcases an era that's very similar to today's with spoil systems and all that. Where basically the adage to the victor goes the spoils, and it was like super corrupt. So, excellent series, very well done. You know, do recommend if you're a history fan. It was really good. But it kind of shows that, yeah, we've gone through this type of stuff before. We'll get through it. So. But what was fun about that is you got to see those that were doing all the, you know, corrupt stuff get owned. And as the adage goes, history likes to repeat itself. You think you're off to bed early? Spend a day? Yeah, I've got about 15 more minutes. Because it's been kind of like that for me. So I'm going to finish up this run. Where's the green one? Okay, there's one. I was like, I'm trying to find one that's close by. Oh, okay, guess I'm falling. Falling! No! Okay, there we go, we're good. Nope. Land! No! Land on that! Well, Dragon, you have a very good night. It's been, as always, fun talking to you. How do you turn in your scans? Okay, I'm getting ready to do it. So you have to do it on foot. I need one more, and I'll show you how to do it. Let me find... I got one more green right there. Yeah, I'm getting ready to turn in. This is my last run. So, obviously, so I do not have an engineered Artemis suit, so that's why I'm on the dark side of the planet. You can do it on the dark side of the planet and get these like I've been doing. I do suggest my style of using your SRV because you can recharge your battery on it. So keep that kind of wherever your sampling path is. So that's it. I board that. So your battery will recharge when you go in that zone. All right, I'm gonna go back to our ship, and I will show you because I'm gonna go turn this stuff in. Oops, I'm hitting plants. Don't man my... Yeah, not a bad... Yeah. Yeah, the first time I did this, I messed with it a little bit yesterday to get a handle, because I don't do xenobiology that often. And I was like in the sunlight area, and it's like 800 like K, and my suit was melting. I was like, oh crap. So I figured out maybe I need to do this on the dark side, and it has been very successful. So it just keeps you, if not, you have to run back and forth to your ship, and that's no fun. Alright, so we're going to set our sights back on where the CG is. And again, if you didn't see earlier, if you're following the story behind this, go to the crash site. You can get the continuation of the story. Alright, so we're going to Exogene Sciences. That is our turn-in location. And we have to do it on foot. So you have to actually go to. So anytime you do Xenobiology, this is how it's done. So you turn it all in. You have to go inside the station. Gear up and boost. We're going to set sights for that. I went a little far on that one. Yeah, and you just want to target in after you scan the planet. So you want to scan the planet. You just want to go to any of those biological sites. That's where the trees are. But I will show you this. You're gonna make several million doing this. So if you're low on money, this is a great way to do it. To make some moolahs. Of course, this place is right in the middle of a ring. So, oops. Try not to get this star. It's hard to see. Yep, this asteroid base is our target.
Tango Golf. This is flight control. Please note that access to the station is limited. Access granted. Adjusting the approach to planet 07. Automated location. We now have control.
Pop it through the mail slot. Disembark here.
Contact the clear to disembark. Enjoy your visit, Commander.
Once this stops, we'll run inside the station. I'll show you where to turn this in at. We'll probably make 15 million or something like that for just a little bit of scanning some trees. Alright, we're outside. Let's run to the lobby. Go upstairs. I want to go over here. So what you're looking for is Vista, this place right here. Geo guys, and go talk to Amber over here.
A fellow inquisitive mind, I see. I'm curious to see what you've brought us.
So 10 million for that run. Sales system, organic data, and that's it. That's all you have to do.
Share.
Nope, that's it.
Thank you for your contribution to our research.
Yep, and that is all you need to do for that. So this, and then we'll see where we're at for the community goal. If it wants to think. See if we get in the top 50. Oops, I want to go up. Yeah, no problem, no problem. I normally don't do ground missions, so I kind of had to learn all this too. I didn't mean to pick that. I wanted to pick the other one. But yeah, the biggest thing is come on. Mission board, yes. Okay, I guess can I not get to the community goal on these things? Maybe not. So yeah, the biggest thing is if you don't have a high-end Artemis suit, just go to the cold side of the planet where the star isn't. I guess we'll look when we get in the ship to see if we're above 75. So if you get 75, you're gonna get a grade 5 Artemis suit that's all geared out, which is gonna be perfect because I haven't engineered anything on the suits. My ships are all engineered, but I don't do much in Odyssey because it's been 4 years and this is the first community goal that is Odyssey based. So I don't do that much on foot. Kind of an old school Elite Dangerous player. Everything's always been on in the ship. So alright, let's see where we're at. Get some gas. Here we're at on community goal. Yeah, see the inside didn't have community goals on. So we're in the top 50. There we go. I said I turned in how many have I 34. I did 34 of them on top 50. And we're gonna be lucky if we hit tier 2 in the 2 weeks. So yeah. And then again, if you're in the top 75, so you'll get a grade 5 Artemis suit with improved battery capacity, night vision, increased sprint duration, and improved jump assist modifications. And this began yesterday and runs for 2 weeks. So if you've watched me, you can see how easy it is. It's not too hard to get. You guys can definitely do it. Just make sure you're wearing your Artemis suit. That's the one you want to use for this, and use your little scanner. So you're gonna, I don't know what they call it, but like basically honk the forest like you do your discovery scanner. Same thing. It'll show you the green spots, and then that's what you target. And you can do the same 3 over and over and over and over and over and over and over again, and just run that. And then if you did what I did with the SRV, you kind of go out, get 3, come back, get 3, go to SRV, recharge, repeat as much as you want. So that is how you do it. So I will do more of that probably tomorrow, but we hit our goal of being in the top 50%. So woo. Yeah, it's a pretty, yeah, this one's chill. So just listen to YouTube or music and collect. That's what I said. I was like, I can stream doing this because then I can just chat with you guys while I'm doing it. So I'll do more tomorrow. I don't have anything going on. We'll do more of this. So, all right. I am going to duck out. It's been fun hanging out with you guys. Like I said, we hit our goal of 50% on the CG already. And tomorrow we'll press harder and try and get the top 25%. And barely anybody's doing this one, so if you want a good Artemis suit, it's achievable. So yeah, you guys have a good night. I will chat with all of you next time. Laters.